Hi guys, this is Mike at netbooklive.com, and today we're going to take a quick look at a 10-inch netbook, and we're going to see what you can do in order to make it run faster. What we have here is the Asus EEE PC 1015B, and this is the device straight out of the box. This is exactly how it comes out of the box in terms of software. First, let's take a quick look at the apps that are already running on this one. You have to press Ctrl Alt Delete and from Start Task Manager, and here you're going to have to select the tab processes, and you're going to find that there are 65 different processes already running, and those occupy 55% of the CPU and 42% of the physical memory. And we're actually getting on this one, this is the AMD C50 processor, and 2 GB of memory, out of which only 1.6 GB are actually usable. So right now, with the computer in idle and with all the things already pre-installed, CPU, both CPU and memory are around 50%. So just an idle. So let's see if we can, what can we do in order to get rid of the processes we're not really going to use. First of all, what you can do is go on Start and type run, wait for run application to be available, and right here you should type msconfig, hit enter, and from this menu you should press startup, the tab startup, and here we're going to find all the programs this device actually starts when booting up. So let's see what we don't really need here. There are quite a bunch of them. First of all, Bluetooth software, we need that. Then this is the Asus Vibe application. Asus Vibe gives you access to a couple of different application and multimedia content. It's like a store, an online store you can use on Asus EEE PCs. We don't want it. We don't want that one to start automatically. The Syncables Desktop SC. This one allows you to sync the netbook with another computer in your house wirelessly. So via your wireless connection, it will sync the netbook with another computer in your house. Not sure if it works with Macs, but definitely works with PCs. We don't want this automatically starting either. Google Update, we don't want it. Asus Web Storage, this is an application that allows you to store a bunch of content online, allows you to sync your bookmarks and stuff like this. Let's see, Asus Web Storage, this is the one. Let's take a quick look and see what it does. Should load in a couple of seconds. Okay, here it is. So this one allows you to store content online. You have like 500 gigabytes and bookmark all your things, and there's also a mobile web, and you can have a calendar which you're going to use to make appointments and schedules and stuff like this. And you can also back up a couple of specific hard drives, a couple of specific folders on your hard drive and back up them online. So this really gets access to the cloud storage, the cloud computing facilities Asus offers for their EEE PCs. We don't really want this application running from starters. Let's see what's next. Not really sure what this one is, so I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it running. The Asus App Store, not really needing this one either. This is the HD Audio Manager, so that's the manager for speakers. We're going to leave this one running. The Trend Micro Titanium, we're actually going to let's leave it running for a while. This is the docking application. This is actually the docking, this thing which gives you access to all kind of tools and stuff like this. The eCam, the Asus Vibe, like I said, the game part, the web storage. So this one gives you access to all the application Asus provides for this device, but that's actually something that eats a lot of resources. So I would recommend turning it off. This one for Adobe Acrobat, and this is the Catalyst Control Center. This is okay because this one is the one that manages the AMD hardware. These are the drivers for SmartPad. Not sure what all these Asus sender are. No, just leave it like this. I'm going to press apply, OK, and then restart. And you're going to see that we'll already be able to get rid of a couple of the processes and make the device a little bit snappier. Okay, so we restarted the computer, and what we can see here that we managed to get rid of some of the processes. We're only running 61 processes right now, and CPU usage is now goes from 17 to 30% when on idle, and the memory use has dropped from around 40 something to 35%. So we've improved the device a little bit. Now, what you also get on this one is Trend Micro antivirus, which is not something I'm particularly fond of. This is why we're going to uninstall it and install something which I recommend for netbooks, which is the Windows Defender. It's free and works quite okay, will protect you from spyware and stuff like this, and it also consumes pretty decent amount of resources. So let's close this for a second. I also recommend you to install Google Chrome, which is the faster browser right now, and also the one I use on all my netbooks. It's definitely faster than Windows, than the Internet Explorer that comes with this type of computers pre-installed. So we want to install Windows Defender. Okay. Windows Defender. Let's open it. And while we're here, let's also download Media Player Home Cinema. Which is the program I recommend to use for playing all kind of video content on this one. So let's download Windows Defender. Get it now. And media player as well. Click to download. Download. Save. And let's download this one as well. So we're running this one, Windows 7 on 32-bit. And this one should be the file we're looking for. Okay, and here we are. Let's wait for it to download. Okay, so now we have Windows Defender here and Windows Media Player Home Cinema. What's important right now is to first uninstall Trend Micro Titanium. In order to do that, you should first go offline. Disconnect. You should open Control Panel, and from here you should choose Programs and Features. And let's find Trend Micro. Not really sure where it is. Doesn't seem to be here. Trend. Okay, it's easier to go like this, just search for the uninstalled Trend Micro Titanium. Should be around here, just couldn't find it. Anyway, let's uninstall this. Not saying that this particular antivirus, sorry, is bad, but you have to pay for it, and will also eat quite a couple of resources, unlike the free Windows Defender that works great on Windows 7 computers. So let's wait for this to uninstall, and we'll get back in a second. Okay, so we're almost done with this. Have to restart now. Okay, restart now. Okay, so I restarted the computer. Now let's go ahead and install Windows Defender from, we should find it here in download. This is it, Windows Defender Run. Okay, so it seems that Windows Defender is already installed on this machine. Windows Defender, here it is. Didn't know that. You just have to start the service, check for updates. We can't actually check for updates. We can now go ahead and connect to the internet again and check for updates. The reason why I disconnected the computer from internet when uninstalling Trend Micro is because you could risk getting infected in the short period of time you don't have an antivirus installed on your computer. So this is why I recommend switching internet off when uninstalling such a program, an antivirus, and installing a new one. Okay. Takes a couple of seconds to install the updates, and after that I recommend running a full scan of your computer, and from then on just leave it be. It will protect you from pretty much all the threats existing. Also, let's install this one, Home Cinema. Like I said, we're going to need this one to watch all kind of video content, especially HD content. Once again, this one is free as well. It should install here pretty fast. Okay, so right now you should scan it. We're not going to do this right now, but you should at home. Okay, so we'll install this one. So it says that latest DirectX runtime is not installed. Okay, let's solve this problem. Go to Google and look for DirectX runtime download, and we're going to find this one from Microsoft site. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, and hit download, save, run. Okay, so while we're installing this one, I should also tell you we don't want the Bing bar, of course, no way. I should also tell you that these aren't the only things you can do to speed up your computer. Like you saw in the first step, I've blocked some of those programs from actually starting when the computer reboots. However, what I recommend is actually uninstalling all of those programs, because most of them you're not going to use, and still they will eat away resources, even if running in the background. So how you can uninstall this? The easy way is to go, not the easy way, the fastest way, let's say, is to go to Start, Control Panel, Programs and Features, and just go through all the files here and uninstall what you don't need. However, this most of you guys might not really know what each of these programs do, so there is a better way to actually clean up your computer. But as a tip, in most of the time, you're not going to need all these Asus programs, as Asus App Store, Web Storage, Screensaver, Asus Update for EPC. You're not going to need those, so you should uninstall it. Still, let's go for the easier version. What you have to do is go on Google again and look for this little piece of software called Decrapifier. This one is PC Decrapifier, and you should download it and install it. Download. Should start in a couple of seconds. Save. Okay, and run it. Still, we should have waited for this one to finish. First, you can check for updates here. You have the most recent version, it's okay. Next. This one is going to ask you if this is a new PC, and it is a new PC. Let's pick yes. You can create a restore point. I recommend this because in case you delete some of the things you're actually going to need, you can easily restore back your settings. Otherwise, you'll have to look for that particular program and install it once again manually. Might be a little bit complicated. However, creating your restore point could take a couple of seconds, if not minutes. Let's just wait and see. And in the meantime, this one is installing as well. Okay, so installation complete for Directx. We're just now waiting for the restore point to be created. Okay, so restore point was created. We can now proceed, and this one will tell you what programs it recommends you to remove, and then you can go and pick some of the other programs already installed by yourself. So it recommends you to remove this one, eBay Inc. Going to leave this one marked. We'll start removal process. So it was that fast. And now you can remove some of the other things. Let's go ahead and have a look. Once again, like I said, you should remove all these Asus programs. The Asus Web Storage, I for one don't use it. If you use it, you should keep it. Like I said, it's going to back up your folders online, and you get like 500 gigabytes of storage online from Asus. If you're going to use that space, you should keep it. If not, delete it. Asus Update for EEE PC, this one will automatically search for updates for your computer. However, Windows Updates does this as well, and you're not going to need this one either. At the Catalyst Install Manager, let's skip this one. This one is important. Adobe Air, Adobe Flash Player, Adobe Reader. We're going to keep all this. Next, Asus screensaver. Not going to need this. Asus Vibe, like I said, gives you access to that Asus store. Not going to use it. Caps hook. This one is a little app that will tell you when caps on is activated. You can see here caps on, caps off, and num lock as well. So not really sure you need this one. I for one don't want it on my computer. Chicken Invader, this is a game. I don't want it. If you want it, keep it. eCam, this is an application for the camera. Not something I particularly use. Let's have a look. So this is the application for the camera, and as you can see, you can add backgrounds and all kind of effects and stuff like this, and animation, and kind of childish. I don't want it on my computer. So let's uninstall this one as well. This is the EEE docking, which is that thing you had on the top. That's the docking with access to all these services. Like I said, I don't need it, so I'm going to uninstall it. Font Resizer, this is a pretty interesting app. You could keep it. Will help you increase font size quite easily with just a mouse click. So if you want sometimes to get bigger fonts on your computer, you should keep this one. It's quite easy to use and won't need that many resources. The Game Bar console, this one actually this one contains a couple of games you can find on the PC, a couple of free games. Not going to keep it either. The hotkey service, I believe this is the application that allows you to use the hotkeys. Not really sure, but I'm going to keep this one for now. The live update, like I said, I'm going to get it off, and the local me as well. Now if you have some services here and don't particularly know what they are, you can easily go on Google and search for information about them. So let's search for local me. Let's see, local me. It's not local me. Local me EEE PC. Sure. So it's pretty simple. What this one does is a web mapping service application that can locate you on map using probably wireless. So we're not going to use it, not going to need it, we can uninstall it. Let's go ahead. Microsoft Office, I believe this is a trial, so I would advise you to get rid of it as well, because since it's a trial, will only work for 30 days and they're going to have to pay a lot of money for it. Not really worth it, since you can find free software that does the same thing, like OpenOffice. Silverlight, we're going to keep all this as well. Realtek, the high definition audio driver, we're going to keep it. This one going to keep it. This is the Super Hybrid engine. This allows you to easily switch from high performance to balance and all the other Asus optimized modes. Going to take a quick look. So I would keep this one. Wincom Bluetooth software, I'm going to keep this one as well, and all these other two on the bottom, not going to need this one. The Asus App Store and the syncable, like I said, this one allows you to sync your computer with another one. So I've selected all the things I want to delete, and now I just have to press next, and this little software will start uninstalling programs automatically. You just have to press OK and yes from time to time. Just have to wait for the job to be completed. And in the end, it will probably require a restart. Will ask you for a restart. So it's like uninstalling things manually. However, this one does it automatically for you and a little bit faster. Let's wait for it to finish and we'll get back in a couple of seconds. Okay, here we are. The Crapifier finished uninstalling all those software we selected. I also went ahead and actually not. I wanted to turn off Bluetooth as well because I'm not using it right now. So let's turn it off. Turn adapter off. Doesn't seem to work. Still, you could turn that one off as well, because if you're not using it, to save some extra resources. Okay, so right now let's see what we got. We managed to get processes from, there were like 65, or right now there are only 50 running, and CPU usage from, it was like 50%, it's now to, I'm not sure why it's spiking like this. Let's see what's eating CPU. So it's like 5% right now, 0%, and can spike. Right now I'm moving my cursor and it spikes to 60. Anyway, and physical memory to only 33%. So we managed to save quite a couple of resources. Right now this device should be a lot snappier than it was before. And like I said, if you accidentally deleted some apps that you're going to need, you can go and open the Crapifier, going to get the restore point, and you can restore things back. And of course you also have the Windows restore. When booting up, you just have to press F9 and going to restore everything back to the way it was. Okay, so I believe this is all with this particular clip. What I wanted to show you is how you can speed up the Asus EEE PC or actually any other mini laptop that uses such low power hardware, where every bit of resources count. You can of course you can also increase performance by upgrading your device, like upgrading memory. For instance, Atom powered netbooks can get up to 2 GB of memory. You should get that on. And these AMD power devices can get up to 4 GB only on only one module. You can also upgrade storage drive. For instance, you can get a faster 2.5 inch drive, a 7200 RPM, or even an SSD in there, and you're going to notice differences in terms of speed. But in terms of software, this is all you can do, and you can see it's not complicated, and you get to use only free software, and it's something I recommend to all of you guys if you want your mini laptop to run better than it does straight out of the box. For more details, please go on the site on netbooklive.com. I'm going to find a post about this particular subject, about how to get your netbook to act faster, and also all kind of other information about netbooks, mini laptops, and tablets. Thank you. That was Mike at netbooklive.com.